Hello everyone, and then welcome to the continuation of our AI test project. Okay, that's the UI. So now we'll be working on the CSS aspect. So I'm going to click on my CSS, main.css, and then what we want to do is to use the universal selector. So that's the asterisk, okay, curly braces, and inside the curly braces, we want to take out the margins and then the paddings, okay, from the document. Okay, so I'm going to set my margin to zero. So you can see no margin, and I'm also going to set my padding to 0. Okay, and then we are going to do border box. So border box, what border box is going to do is it's going to make sure let's see the documentation about border box. Let's see border box. Okay, so box size and border box. Okay, just so the padding and then the border would have like the because the element border and padding are added to the element specified width and height. Okay, so under usual circumstance, if you don't have the border box, this is how it's actually calculated. So the width plus the padding plus the border is going to be the actual size of your HTML documents. Okay, your elements width. Okay, similarly with the height. Okay, so to get the exact um, box size, you have to use the border box so that it will add okay, so this means when you set the width and height of an element, the element often appears bigger than you have set it, because the element border and then padding are added to the elements specified width and height. So we use border box to help us get rid or get like good the actual size that we want. So if you go to W3 schools, you can try it yourself and then see how it works. Okay, so I'm going to do box size and I'm going to do border box. Okay, we have border box. Now next we would have to do the body. So in the body, okay, in the body, I'm going to insert image, so background image. Then I'll use URL parentheses. Since my images is in a folder, so inside, so I'm going to use dot forward slash images, and then I'll select. Okay, so I have only one image. So this is not what we actually want. Okay, once the image to actually fit the content like of the web page should fit the screen size, like everything. Okay. So I'm going to set my background position to center. Okay. We still don't want this. Okay. Then I'm going to set my background repeat. So background repeat just so not to have the images repeating themselves depending on the size of the screen. So we want just one image to fit the viewports. Okay. So do let's see background repeat to set it to none. Sorry, no repeat. No repeat. Okay. No repeat, and then I'm going to set our background size to cover. So background size to cover. Okay. So let's see what we have here. Okay. Now you can give it a height. Okay, a height of 100 viewport height, so 100 VH. Okay. So we want it to fill our viewport. Okay, so the screen that we are viewing, so the viewport of our website. Okay, so we want it to fill 100% vertical height. And now let's see what else to do. Okay, so our container in our index, we have our container which has all these elements in them. So let's try working on the margin and then the padding of our container. So all of these are inside. So I'm going to use dot container. It's a class. Remember, it's a class. So we will reference it with a dot. So dot container. And then I'll do margin top. I'm going to set the top margin to 40 pixels, so 40 px. That's what happened, so 40 px. Then I'll do that for the margin left. I'll set it to 20 px, so 20 px. So you get some margin here too. Okay. So in the next lesson, we'll work on another item, like trying to style this, okay, to look as this. Okay. So I'll see you in the next lesson. Thank you.